Therapy Army, how are we doing? Big up to every one of you. Welcome to United Real Therapy. How are we, people? Therapy Army, big up yourself. This is the preview. Where are you? There we go. Therapy Army, where are you? Big up Emmanuel. Big up Tom. Tom, I'm going to send it to you now in a minute. It's all good, man. Love, 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 love. You're having fun in Barcelona, man. Listen, I'm going to send you so you can jump on, Tom. Unfortunately, my friend who's an Everton fan can't come on. Last minute, he couldn't make it. So big up to everybody. This is the preview for Everton. And obviously, we're going to be catching up with all the news for Man United. The Ten Hag circus continues. You know what? The Ten Hag always continues. There you go. Tom, get on here, lad. Oh, what am I doing? I've just sent you. Big up, Tom. I'm just trying to share, and I sent you the link to Twitter. So let me just send it again, Tom. There you go. There you go. Now you've got StreamYard. But big up to every one of you, seriously. Big up to every one of you. We're going to be talking about, obviously, we're doing a preview. We're playing Everton tomorrow morning. And then we're going to be talking about the Ten Hag circus. And we'll link with every man and his dog, as you know, in the transfer. So big up to everybody. Man's cold out here. Man's cold out here, man. Man's cold out here. Big up, Tom. Big up, Tom, man. Man's in Barcelona.
What's all this with all the what's it like? Follow you and stuff.
Say that again.
You sent me like the follow page.
It's the stuff I've sent you. It's the bit that
I wondered what's that. I already follow you, don't I?
Big up, Tom, mate. Big up.
Big up.
Big up, Kelly. Listen, it's the tags that are used for the videos.
Oh, right. I understand now.
Yeah. I said
I was going to say.
Big up, police, man. Raniek says Varane, McTominay, Shaw, Cavani are all out for tomorrow.
Brilliant.
Well, how it goes, in it? Injury FC, innit? They're all in the beach anyway.
They're on the beach. I told you.
They're with Tom, mate. They're with Tom.
Yeah, they're with me.
They're on the beach with Tom, mate.
Varane's done a run back to Madrid.
Exactly.
I think he'll be doing better there than here.
Yo, big up Mo Hasma, man. Love Ramadan Mubarak, bro. Lampard, the worst manager. Listen, last minute, my brethren who's a big Everton fan let me down. They couldn't come on. Is there anybody in the chat group that knows any of their friends who's an Everton fan and is willing to come on? Please get them on now.
I've asked a couple of people for you, Nuruddin, but they've not got back to me yet.
Yeah, I know it's the last minute, innit? That's what happens, innit? If I would have known earlier today, I would have tried to fight. I would have found somebody else. But anyway, we're going to talk about Everton and their trials and tribulations. There are a couple of people who would love to come on and chat about Everton, but unfortunately, they're like, you know what? They're too heartbroken to talk because the idea of them getting relegated. This is the therapy, you know what I mean? You come into therapy central here, people, Everton fans. This is where you need to get their therapy, man, honestly. This is where you need to get the therapy. Yo, big up Abdullah, man. Abdullah Daniels. They're sleeping in Cape Town. They're all sleeping in Cape Town, yo. Big up. Massive Everton fans in Cape Town. That's what Abdullah said. Rania asks if Donny can retrieve his Man United career. Why not? But also depends on the new manager and the way he wants to play. For Donny, that's what he told me in the conversation we had together. Okay. Big up, man. Big up. Big up. We're getting a Raniek. So, I mean, the game tomorrow. I mean, come on. There, Frankie Lampard. Frankie Lampard walks into the worst place ever. You know what I mean? I think Liverpool fans called Benitez agent, you know what I mean? Agent Rafa, didn't they? They called him Agent Rafa.
He went in there, sold the best player to Villa, and he put him in the relegation zone.
Exactly, they're in the relegation. I genuinely do think Everton are not going to go down. I think Everton are going to stay.
I don't. I think they'll get out of it.
Yeah, I think there are 3 teams worse than Everton in the league that are going to go down.
I just think they've got more goals in the team, though, don't they? Really?
Yeah. Even though I think Burnley beat them the other night, I think Burnley will go down. I think Norwich are down, and I think Watford are going to go down. That's me personally. You know what I mean? That's the three.
I think Norwich and Watford are given, to be honest. I think it's heads and tosses between Burnley and Everton now.
Exactly. Yo, big up Khalees, man. Ranieri, Luke Shaw still injured. He's having problems with his leg where he had the operation back in 2000. The doctor has told me they decided to remove the pins. Wow, the 2 bolts. Woo! 2 bolts, 2 bolts. So yeah, we'll see. But listen, please smash a like on the video. We are on the road to 10,000 people. Therapy Army is on the road. Therapy Army and marching like that, mate. Marching like troopers. That's what we're doing. climbing hills, mate. Getting that fresh air like Tom's doing in lovely Barcelona. That's what we are on, man. That's what we're on. So big up to every one of you. Please smash a like on the video. Please, can I at least get, even those of you who are going to watch this video later, can we at least get 200, 300? We need to get the likes for the videos up. So if you're watching the video, if new people are watching, please do not forget to smash a like on the video. Big up to everybody. There we go. That boy Cavani, he plays when he wants. Oh, definitely. 100%. I tend to love it, Cronky. Definitely. That boy Cavani, he plays when he wants. He plays when he wants. He plays what he wants. That boy Cavani, he plays what he wants.
He might be coming here where I am right now, or is it in the summer?
Exactly. He's off the Barcelona.
It's one of the clubs.
Exactly. So, Ranieri, a couple of more quotes from Ranieri. We are aware of the importance of the game for both sides. For me, the game plan and the tactics are one thing for tomorrow, but probably the most important thing is the mentality and the attitude. Yeah, he's been banging on about attitude and mentality for wrong. Ranieri, on balance, is to do with the kind of players we have available. As you know, we have quite a few strikers missing in the last couple of weeks and months. Yeah, we certainly do. Ranieri, the game against Leicester, on top of that, we had Ronaldo not available, and that's one reason. There we go. He's talking about it. Who's worse, Glazers? Oh, Glazers, man. Glazers are worse. Come on now. Glazers are worse than Kroenkes, man. Man United make more money. Man United almost make double the money Arsenal make. You know?
Arsenal make up for it though with the Rams though, don't they?
Exactly. Salam, man. Yeah, man. Return from Juna. What did I miss? Big up. You didn't miss anything, bro.
No, you didn't.
We just started it.
You're missing us missing chances in games. That's all you were missing.
That's all you're missing now. Big up, brother. Jum'ah Mubarak to all the Muslims and Ramadan Kareem to all the Muslims in the chat. Ranieri,
absolutely.
Ranieri, in the first couple of weeks, we put our focus on being more stable defensively and conceding not that many goals, which we did. At this stage, we also found out that we needed a plan out of possession. For the ball to create chances ourselves. There we go. Listen, Ranieri's doing the best he can. Ranieri is doing the best he can, man. Big up. Stanley, what are your views on the renovation at OT? That's a bit of pain. That bit of pain. Listen, they need to smash it down. Build a new stadium away from where the train tracks are. So we're away from the train tracks. And I would personally build a 100-seater stadium. That's what I would do. Build a 100-seater stadium and then build.
Oh, so you'd outdo Wembley, would you?
Yeah, listen, I would build a 100-seater stadium. It would be the first club 100-seater stadium in the country. And then what I would build is another stadium that holds about 25 million, and then that will be right next to the other stadium, and that'll be for the women's and the youth team. That's what I would do personally. And then I would also build another complex there, which is for the women's and the youth team to train. That's what I would do.
So you're building their own training grounds and stadiums then?
That's it. Everybody gets it. For me, I'd be like, making it rain. You can afford it. Why not? No. I don't mean it like that. But what I'm talking about is that the training ground for women's and the youth team should be around Old Trafford.
They should be, yeah.
Be visiting, yeah. You know, I mean, I understand the big players want to be out in the sticks because they want to be, they want some privacy. You know what I mean? They want nobody spying on anybody. You know what I mean? Tactics and all of that. So that's what I would want. Eric Ten Hag, I don't intend to speak about, there we go. Rania asked about Eric Ten Hag. I don't intend to speak about any possible new manager. What I know is that manager they have spoken are our top coaches. There we go. Ranieri, he says, if he includes Eric Ten Hag, it's true with him, but that's all I can say. There we go. Nah, you don't need no testimonial, man. He needs to get out of here. He's been a fraud, man. He's been a fraud, that guy. That guy, they literally made him, they begged him to stay. That's what they did. They begged the guy to stay, and that's what happens. They begged him.
Whose fault is it?
Man, he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be here. He didn't want to be here last season, and my team begged him to stay. And that's what happens, man. That's what you get. So big up to every one of you. Big up Fabio, man. Big up, bro. Yeah, man. Love.
Big up. Love.
Yeah, man. Real Madrid knew what they were doing, selling an injury prone for. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but he's been injured there as well, though.
I was saying that his injury record is not good. I was saying that. And people were like jumping on me saying, no, stop talking about it. I'm like, yo, he's injury prone, man. He's been injury prone for quite a while. Ranieri on consistency. I knew from the start that when you see the whole process over the last 4.5 months, there you go. See, he's talking about it. I think we have developed the team in some areas, but as you said, all about being consistent and consistency. So I'll read that again. I think we have developed the team in some areas, but as you have said, it's all about being consistent and consistency. There we go. Big up, Ralph. Speaking truth as always, man. One of the most realist coaches we've ever had, man. Just speaks truth all the time. As you know, we have agreed on a contract as an advisor, and we will speak about it in the next couple of weeks. And I'm pretty sure
he's changed. Look, he's changed.
Yeah,
he's got an upgrade.
But again, my focus is on tomorrow. There we go. He's telling it as is. Jordan, is the space? Yeah. There's a massive space.
Yeah, there is a massive space. Yeah.
Basically, all around Old Trafford, all that land is owned by United. All of it is owned by United.
It's like when you go from the front of the stadium to the parking lot into.
Yeah. At the back of it, yeah.
The back of it as well, yeah. You could easily build it. It's
we could
enough
buy
circular.
We could buy out all those old mills anyway.
Exactly. Nobody uses it. I don't think anybody uses the old mills now anyway.
Yeah. Yo, big up Ralph, man. Ralph, I told the people at Man UFC that how I see the current squad and what needs to happen, in my opinion. I spoke regularly with the board members. They know what I think that I think needs to happen in the summer. There we go. Ranieri spitting facts. Spitting facts, mate. Spitting facts. Spitting facts. Anyway, let's get into the game, people. Let's get into the game. Khalid, we'll come back to some of the quotes, so please smash them in the game when I give you the nod. Let's get into the game. So tomorrow we got Donny van der Beek. Obviously, he's not eligible and he can't play tomorrow. Townsend and Yeremina, both of them are big players for them. They're both sidelined. Cristiano Ronaldo hopefully fit, and Jesse Lingard hopefully is fit as well, even though he was on the bench. And Ralph Ranieri was telling us that he was, he couldn't bring him on in the last game against Leicester because he was about to vomit. Rafael Varane, Scott McTominay, obviously Cavani plays what he wants. Cavani. Everton obviously were busted by Burnley on Wednesday. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy they got beat. To me, they've got no defense, Everton. They have absolutely no defense. Yeremina he's one of the most consistent defenders, and he's out. Townsend is another player that can help them and battle them. So it's going to be a very interesting thing. You know what? They're at home. Their fans can generate. They're going to be their fans. One thing about their fans, Everton fans, they will give everything, honestly, everything tomorrow for them to get the win. And if you want honest truth, Man United have been beaten so many times at Everton in big crucial games. Remember when they whacked 4-1?
4-0 it was.
4-0 they whacked us. Remember on David Moyes? He got sacked after that game, didn't he? He got the sack.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, after
we got 4-0 under Ollie as well.
Exactly. So it's a game, like I said to you, most of you know my feelings. I don't want Europa League or Europa Conference. I'd rather we finish 8th or 9th. So I'm not expecting Man United to go on a great run because I wrote them off in November. We all did therapy on me. We all spoken and said, this team ain't getting top 4. So to me, without top 4, I'd rather we finish 9th or 10th because then I want this coach to come in and next season plan from Premier League to Premier League game, have enough days in a training ground with whoever the squad is at that time to go and plan out the games and the tactics, because there's going to be this new season at the beginning in August is going to be very truncated, people, because we've got a Winter World Cup. So the preseason is going to be shorter. The transfer window is going to be shorter. So we need, me personally, to finish 8th or 9th. That's what we need. So then we can go the new coach that comes in can coach the players how he wants to do it during the Premier League season. So that's why I don't care. For me, they showed it with Leicester. I saw it with Leicester, and they're packed up. They're on the beach, mate. They're on the beach. They're with Tom having a bit of a Tom. What's your poison, Tom? Are you having a Guinness? Or are you having a? What are you having? A Carlsberg? Are you having a Carlsberg? Moretti, there you go. They're on the Morettis. Hey, bit posh that for you. Bit posh that, innit, for Yorkshire, man. Hey,
it's a bit upper class here, though. So make the most of it.
Exactly, yo. Big up, man. Big up to every one of you, man. Love and respect, man. Seriously. Nuruddin, don't be surprised if United don't beat Everton this. Yo, of course, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Of course. Listen, like I said to you, we've gone to Everton and got beaten before. We've gone to Everton and got beaten before. But unfortunately for them, they're literally missing defenders. I mean, the other day, they're missing midfielders. They've got a couple of injuries. And they played Holgate as a midfielder the other day. So that's what's happening. That is what's happening. I'm just keeping an eye on Twitter. But, Tom, seriously, I mean, what kind of team are we putting out? So McTominay's injured. Lingard, I don't know. He never gets on anyway. McTominay, Cavani, Luke Shaw, Varane out. So Victor Lindelof's coming in for that. Telles will be in.
Delow's probably going to play.
Mattis should be in. Or Pogba. One of them will be playing.
Pogba,
Yeah. So Ronaldo should be back. So it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, it's early kickoff as well, isn't it? It's 12:30.
12:30, yeah.
12:30, rise and shine. Remember what you're 1 hour ahead in Europe, Tom. Eh? Make sure you stay your line right. I'm sure you're going to a bar to watch it, aren't you?
I will be.
There we go, people. But listen, seriously, guys. Some people have said to me, "Why are you doing a preview? It's pointless." But I wanted to do it because I wanted to get my friend on. Basically, I wanted to get my friend on. But obviously, he couldn't make it. But Everton, you know, like I said to you, genuinely, I don't think Everton are going to go down. Me personally,
no.
You know, I don't think Everton are going to go down because
people said that about Leeds earlier, did they not? When they got a new manager, but he didn't have any. Jesse Marsh didn't have any time to put his style across.
I really rate Jesse Marsh. I think what he's doing, what he's done with Leeds, is really good.
I think with that Salzburg team as well in that Champions League run that he had.
Yeah, man. Big up, Naya, man. Big up, guys. Smash a like. Listen, let's go, people. Come on, smash a like. Somebody's talking about Lisbon. Lisbon is a beautiful city. The OC. I don't know if you've ever been from, but I've had amazing food in Lisbon. I was only there for 2 days. Beautiful city. Beautiful city. The old city is beautiful, man. And nice. Met loads of people of African descent in Lisbon. Nice. I had a nice time, man. Nice music. We can do 11 combo for Man United Everton. There we go. I think Naya's set the trend, you know. Trust me, he's doing it. Let's go, people. Let's try, Tom. Come on, Naya. Listen, I'm going to post the link. You need to come on, take charge of this. So come on, Naya. Let's take charge, bro. Come on. He's probably in the Bronx. What time is it in the Bronx now, bro? It must be in the afternoon or something, usually, because by the time...
I think it'd be afternoon, yeah.
Nuruddin, have you seen their upcoming games? It's crazy. Yeah, Everton look like they've got tough games. But you know what? They have to just get... I think their home form alone, if they don't get beat too many times at home, I think might see them over there.
Yeah, I think the crowd will have a good part to play in it, really.
Yeah, 100%. Brother, jump on, man. Jump on, Nai. Jump on, bro. Jump on, man. We want to see you. If you're not busy with the children, jump on, bro, and we'll get you on. But obviously, I don't know if you got any news or anything like that from the Ten Hag, but apparently Ten Hag, the saga, as we understand it. Big up, Natalie. Natalie, when are you gonna come on? You need to jump on, Natalie. I've sent the link now. Come on, Natalie. Come
on. There's no restraints. Come on, you
have to show your face, Natalie. We're just gonna hear you, so just come. Jump on, sis. Definitely jump on. Big up to everybody, man. Is Rashford's career over, or do you think he doesn't just look he's done with this year? So maybe, yeah. I think I genuinely think that. And
well,
I think
Nuruddin, what have I said to you? He had the 2 weeks. He had longer than that, did he not? I think he had 20 days, were it?
Yeah.
He could have gone. He should have gone on holiday. I told everybody he should have gone on holiday, sorted his head out with some fitness coaches, warm weather training, Dubai, Qatar, wherever, Spain, and go and sort your head out.
Yeah.
If you want a future at the football club, but like you say,
Listen, Natalie, don't worry about you being on the train. Jump on, sis. Just let the people know, man. You're live on Therapy Army. Let's be having you.
Yeah.
On the train lot. Let's be having you lot in the train. Let's be having you. Hey.
Come on, lads. Let's go, mate.
Let's go, mate. I love it when he try to do the British accent, man. Brother, you have the worst British accent in history, bro. Let's go, man.
Hey, I can't be bothered, mate. I'm coming for Glasgow. It's a wee bit.
We go now. Listen, let's do it, guys. Therapy, I mean, seriously, let's do it. Let's do a combined 11, yeah?
Yeah.
So definitely, we're having, who we're having in net, yeah? We're having De Gea. I think De Gea.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, De Gea is better than Pickford. Who's your centre half? I'm having Yaramina instead of Maguire. That's what I'm having. If it's
You shouldn't even ask, bro.
Yeah. Yaramina. I'm having Yaramina.
You're gonna break in Sobo's heart, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm having Yaramina. So go on. Who's the? That's it. I think only the Yaramina I'm having instead of Maguire. Left back. Who's their left back? It's the guy that left in Lucadini. If Lucadini was there, listen, I would have. Lucadini's gone. He's gone to Villa. He sold their best player. Lucadini was one of their best players. Rafa sold aging Rafa. So you would think I'll keep Telles. I'm definitely having Donny. I'm having Donny in midfield. Who are to me?
I don't know if he's available. Is he?
No, Donny's injured. He's injured, but I'm combined 11 if they were fit.
Right.
Yaramina, Donny. And who else are you having? And I'm having Richarlison.
Who you having on your right wing, right back?
No, I'll keep the lot. He what's his name? What's there? He's there.
Coleman.
Coleman is old now. He's old, man. He's old.
Coleman's old, but honestly, he's efficient, right? And yet again,
he does his job.
It's about the system. Like you have is it Ruben Neves or João Moutinho at Watford, right? He's old, like 36 or whatever.
Wolves.
I mean, sorry. Wolves. He's like 36 or something, but he still buzzed the midfield like.
He's amazing though, but he's a class player. Listen, let me just get to this. Eric Ten Hag has asked Manchester United to be 100. Eric Ten Hag has asked Manchester United to be 100% involved on present future transfer strategy, new signings, outgoings, new contracts. This is Fabrizio Romano. Let me just get this at the quote here. Ten Hag considers this to rebuild Manchester United new signings to have the totally perfect for the idea of the club project. So, other than this, Nia, you suggested it, bro. So you tell us, Yaramina, Donny van der Beek, and Richarlison. Who else are you having out of the Everton 11?
Do they still have Demarai Gray?
Demarai Gray. You're gonna have him instead of who? Instead of Rashford.
Oh, he's gone.
He's
been kicked off. Neil Ashton can't be having that. The golden boy.
Can't be having that. That's a slaughter against our players. Bruno is on his way. He signed a new contract. The future can has Bruno on why he signed a new contract. The future can and has to be much better than this. What I've been told at this club, they convinced me to stay at the club. Okay.
I hate that word. I hate convince. You shouldn't need to convince anybody.
Yeah, man. Listen, big up my brother Nate, man. Big up Nate. Long time no see, Nate. Remember when the French was saying Ollie got rid of the dead wood? Shaw, Abraham, Maguire, Rashford, McMuffin. I can go on still feeling the living. There we go, Nate, big up Nate. Man. I'm not scared from you, bro. In a long time, man. I hope you're well. I hope your family are well. Love and respect, man. Arun, big welcome.
Hi, bro. Hi, my brother. How are you?
Man. Put your hands together for Arun, man. One of the brothers, man. Legend. Arun, talk to me. Listen, we're doing an Everton, Man United 11, yeah? Man United 11, Everton 11. So,
sorry, guys, man.
You guys disagree or agree with me. 3 players I'm having out of Everton is Donny van der Beek, Yaramina, and Richarlison.
I wouldn't argue with that.
Donny van der Beek in the place of whom though, like Scott McTominay? Or...
Actually, no. Don't put Donny van der Beek in there. What about Alan?
Alan's legs are gone, man. I've seen him. Alan's legs are gone, man. I would take the Decore, you know. Actually, Decore.
Yeah. Decore, then, fair enough.
Yeah, Decore. I would take Decore. I mean, obviously, he's actually, you know what? Donny van der Beek belongs to Man United, so that's a misnomer. So we'll just take Decore, Yaramina, and Richarlison. Are you having that?
What about Davis? You know, he's efficient. You know,
Tom Davis.
Yeah, Tom Davis.
He's probably done, bro. I think he's done with his career. Probably.
Like, he's one of those super subs. Like, he's one of those players. Like, you can put him in a team and like he could do one for you.
What
like,
about Seamus Coleman?
Well, his legs are gone, man. His legs are gone.
We need some more legs.
Mr. Negative, there we go.
We need some more legs in here. We need some
more legs in there.
More legs in here. We need some more legs in there.
How you guys say? Heart and passion, yeah.
Yeah.
Heart and passion.
Yeah, listen, big up, man. Big up, Z Glued. Calling me Mr. Negative. Love, nothing but love, man.
Wrong channel, buddy. Wrong channel, buddy.
Yeah, man. We talk about substance here, lads. We don't sugarcoat. Neil Ashton, that's Neil Ashton's burner account, innit? Hey, big up Neil Ashton. Shout out. Z Gould is posing. Yeah. Neil Ashton, mate. That's a creative name. Big up to everybody. Listen, seriously. Where's the latest on the Ten Hag, basically? Apparently, Ten Hag is playing hardball, and he should be. I'm glad that he's playing hardball. I'm glad that he's telling, apparently, this is what we can alleged. This is what is being reported in the British media.
No, he is. He is, Nuruddin. He is.
He's alleged. Listen, I don't know what to believe anymore, Tom. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm not until I see him holding up the shirt going, I'm Man United manager. I don't really believe it. But anyway, where's the jacket from? This jacket, Uniglow, bro. That's my style, man. Uniglow. Those of you who know. Big up, Brian Irwin. Big up, Big Bill. Listen, so apparently he's demanding. So I like to hear that, because as a coach, as maybe next Man United manager, he needs to work from a position of strength. You know what I mean? He needs to work from a position. You know, Manchester United, every manager that we've had in the last 10 years, every one of them has to compromise to Man United. Now, Man United now have to compromise after a decade of failure, have to compromise to the manager. What do you think, guys? Arun, I'll go to you first.
They might compromise for this summer. Like, for example, they might give them both Kane and Declan Rice, but next summer they might have Everton might have to compromise with one or two signings.
By the way, there's no way in the world hell that Man United are paying 80 or 90 million for Declan Rice. Forget about it. I'm gonna start watching. Listen, I'm gonna start watching ping pong bowling. That's
you've undershot the price there, right? It's over 100.
Listen. And then if Harry Kane comes to Man United, it shows me Harry Kane is absolutely lackluster. He has zero ambition. Because Man United are not going to win any big trophies or challenge for any big trophy in the next 3 years.
Never.
So I can't see that happening.
Why would you ask yourself, Nuruddin, why would you ask yourself, if Harry Kane, he's been a top player, right, for all these years, he's still firing. But the team in which he is in right now, the team is not helping him to win no laurels. So why would you leave such a team and come to a downgrade of Manchester United? Exactly. Which is now like we just want to get rid of everybody and start rebuild again. Why would he do that? So I mean, it's all clickbait. I don't know why.
It's not happening.
You just jump on a wagon whenever they do the propaganda. I don't understand.
Yeah. But another thing about Ten Hag, though, I'm quite impressed the fact that, because all of us knew that the board wanted Pochettino for the past 2 years, and they would have hired Pochettino. But the fact that he came out on top in the interviews, I mean, maybe it's propaganda by them, but I'm glad that he at least, I mean, wanted this job, wanted to do well in the interview, demanding things. I like it so far.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we keep that hopeful. But I'll come to you, Nia, brother. What would you? Is it time for Man United to compromise to a manager after the last decade? What we've had, where every manager's compromised to everybody else.
Well, the question I'll take him like in two folds, right? The first fold is Ole has been giving a lot of money, more than all the other coaches outside.
But they still didn't get him a midfielder, but go ahead.
That's the only thing. But like, what, he has 200 mil or what did he have?
He had 285.
85, right? That's combined like over 3 years. Like LVG and Marino, they both combined. They didn't have what he had. And he stayed longer. So if you ask me that, are they going to give him time or whatever support? I think he was supported.
Yeah,
but he didn't do anything. So I don't know. Maybe like the recruitment. When it comes to the recruitment, is like we don't really go in for what we need, but like like what's the Donny? He was available, so we had him.
Yeah.
Right? We just went for people like Pep was gassing some players, and all of a sudden we want to go get him. Then before you know, Pep just goes behind everybody, gives the top players that he wants for cheap prices, just like Klopp. Money, Salah, I keep saying that less than 30 mils. Then they have well-bees. He trains them, put them in the system. They buzzing, So, like I said, I don't know how to answer that, being that they back Ole just a couple of months ago. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
But bro,
Listen, big up Breen Irwin saying Gordon. Yeah, Gordon is good, man. Godfrey. Godfrey. Yeah, you know what? I do like Godfrey, I do like Godfrey. I think he's going to be a really good player. He's just that in a team that's struggling at the moment. And I do like Gorton. Definitely. I do like Gorton. He's got such an incredible appetite and like attitude to do well, man. So
what about Calvin Lewin?
Good man, yeah.
What about Calvin Lewin? He's a like traditional number 9,
Yo, Calvin Lewin, man. He's more asked about advertising clothes and not being a model than he is a footballer, man.
I think the injury messed him up.
I'm taking around and every other big poster is Calvin Lewin doing this and doing that.
Guess what? Ain't that what Manchester United is all about?
Anthony, thank you for joining the therapy army, because after Sunday you're going to need to come back to the therapy army, bro. Shout out Anthony, man. Liverpoolian in the house. Listen, go ahead, Arun. What are you going to say?
I want to answer about the compromise thing. They have to this season because
because
the way we got battered 5-0 at Old Trafford against Liverpool, there's a possibility one of them might win a treble or one of them win quadruple. If not now, then when? Come on, man. I mean, let's do this. There's new management, there's new CEO, even though they're cut from the same cloth. But it's your chance to be the guy who brings Manchester back. It's your chance, Richard Arnold. Come on.
Brother, is that your son or daughter in the background?
Yeah, my little boy,
What's his name, brother?
It's Junior, Nee Junior.
Near Junior, man.
Nee Junior. Big up to him.
Big up Near Junior, man. Love, brother. Love.
Smash the like, guys. Smash the like for Nee Junior.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Let's get the likes up.
People are saying Couple Phillips or Declan Rice. I wouldn't get either of them. I don't want any of them. I want Chouameni. That's who I want. I want Chouameni, mate. There's got to be better midfielders out there. That for half.
What about Florentino, who plays next to him for Monaco?
Yeah, he's a
CDM.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Why can't you go to the French team, French club, and get like guys like Kessie and other people over there? Like
Kessie's already signed for
Barcelona. He's to Barcelona.
He's already signed for Barcelona. Yeah.
We all about English hype.
Always. It's always, man. That's why I don't want. I'm telling you guys. This is a question I'm going to ask you, actually, all three of you, and I'll start with Tom on this one. Tom, would you rather the next maybe 3 to 4 years Manchester United don't sign big well-known? I don't want Mbappe. I don't want Haaland. I don't want Declan. I don't want any of these hype players. I just want humble players who come to that club to then go and be part of a team, fit into a system, and then we go. Or do you think Manchester United, for being the football club that we are, even with or without the Glazers and the bankers, you need marquee signings?
No, I think in some cases you do need marquee signings, but they're to polish off and finish your team once you've done the full rebuild. Liverpool are doing it consistently now. Go out there and buy a player for 50-60 million pounds. They can afford to do it. They've already built the team that can win. Manchester City is exactly the same thing. They're going to add the final jigsaw to the puzzle in the summer if they go and sign Erling Haaland as the centre forward. So, in terms of with Manchester United, we are a million miles away from these football clubs. Even just competing, not in terms of even over the whole league, just in a game with them. In terms of competing, we don't have the quality. I don't want to go on about style of play and everything. I've not seen a style of play since LVG personally. And when we do look at the whole scenario that we're hearing with Ten Hag, where he's demanding things of the football club, it's what every manager should do. But if we do get Eric Ten Hag, you're getting somebody who's coming in on the up, who's not had failure on his resume or on his record, like we did with LVG, like we did with Mourinho. All these people had failures on the record. We're getting someone who's fresh, new, and is coming in with all the positivity and the optimism to do something. And we know the sort of players that he likes. He likes the technical sort of cheap little nippy players. You look into the South American markets for your marquee signings. You look into the Austrian sort of Red Bull sort of group, the German leagues, and you get your cheap little gems from there, and you develop them 3-4 years, like Arun said earlier about doing, which just players like Mane and Salah, Firmino, all these players, but they've been there for at Liverpool, say 3-4 years, and you've developed them now. And that's really where Manchester United need to get to. And even with some of the players that we've got at the club, young players, I'm looking at the likes of Hannibal, I'm looking at the likes of Garnacho, McNeil. These players should be given a chance, really, to mix into these things. They've got enough years to develop into them. So if we don't want to spend money on marquee signings, this is why when we look at such as Harry Kane and Declan Rice, albeit, don't get me wrong, they're brilliant players on the day. Some of them even world class when they get the chances that they get. But is that really what we need right now? And is it going to solve all the problems? No, it's not. We need people. We need people who are going to be on the journey, Nuruddin, for the full 5 years that he's on about having. That's what you need. You need people who are going to be here for 5 years.
Let me get this. Big up Victor Liang, yes, brother. Big up to everybody, man. Big up to you, man. Big up everybody in Canada. I'm sure you in Canada. If I'm not mistaken, please correct me. Big up Nuruddin. We need to reset, get Chouameni, Bazuma, or even Neves. We are building 5 years, but it ain't hyping up for another 5 years until the Glazers are gone. There we go. I think this brother put it, nailed it on the head. So big up Victor Liang for the super chat. I totally get going out of England to get midfielder, but I really think United wouldn't do that. Yeah, I think United need to do that. We're the technical players, man. When people go, oh, this and so is not, I don't care. I want to go on a journey. I think what we need to sign, and I'll come to you, Arun. We need to sign. Big up Malcolm as well. We've not spoken to you, Malcolm, for a long time.
Yeah, big up Malcolm.
Big up, bro. We need to sign players who are on their second contract. So we're looking at the age. We're looking at 22, 23, hungry, young. At the end of the day, the game is a young man's game these days, man. So I don't want any. The last thing I want is Harry Kane, bro. I don't want Harry.
I understand that. I have a 4-man list, which it's a mix of English and Brazilian players, which are affordable, under 50 million, all of them. Age bracket less than 24, all of except one. The crowd might not like it, but in midfield, I really think we lack physicality and a bit of grit and passing accuracy. I think Calvin Phillips and James Ward-Prowse would do well. And ahead, I want Lucas Paqueta and Anthony, 2 Brazilians.
Yeah, that's a fair shout. Malcolm, welcome. How you doing, bro? How's the studies going?
Good, bro. Good. It's been a busy week. Just have had a lot of work to get done. But thank God it's Friday.
Yeah.
Big up.
Thank God it's Friday.
Enjoy the rest while you can.
Yo, Malcolm's not old enough to have that beer yet, so hold tight, Malcolm. Hold tight. Listen, so the question, should Man United be going for marquee signings in this rebuild? What do you think?
At this point, I think we just need a reset right now. And I think having marquee signings just to me just isn't really the answer. Unless if you're trying to get players on like a massive amount of money, I just feel like that isn't the answer. I feel like we need to reset, because I feel like we've mentioned that we want to use the youth more, but I don't really see that. I mean, we could say maybe Elanga, but that's probably the only player that I've seen, come through the ranks. And if you want to be successful, if you want to actually try and get back to where we're supposed to be, I feel like we need to get rid of the players that just don't want to be here. So players like Pogba, players like Maguire, players that just
Lingard,
Lingard as well, players that just don't really want to make that full commitment. I feel like we need to get rid of them, and we need to stop spending money and actually try and make good use of what we have. So use more of the youth. So use players like Elanga, Hannibal, and bring them into the team. I'm not saying use all the players in the youth, but bring the ones that have done, the ones that have come to the ranks, players that you feel like that, players that you feel the manager trusts and feels that they can come into the team. Because if you just keep spending money, we have to put them in a system that they will fit. And I feel like we have players in the team that play in different systems. Like Ronaldo plays in a totally different system. I don't think he fits in Ragnick's system.
Mhm.
That's personal. That's how I feel. Like to me, and I also feel the same thing about Bruno, because I just feel like Bruno is, we all know how, we all know Bruno's, skills. We all know how good he is, and we also know how bad it can be, but I just feel that ever since Ragnick has come, I just feel like he's just been he's been off patch. His crossing has just been poor. And so we have to get players that suit Ragnick's system.
No, Ragnick, you mean Ten Hag?
Yes, of course, Ten Hag. So we have to get players that fit Ten Hag's system, and you know that Ten Hag loves to bring players throughout the youth, not just buying players, for massive amount of money. And to me, I feel that would be better, because then we get to see these players grow. We get to see them. Live up to their full potential. And I just feel like spending so much money it's not the answer. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help out. And
listen. I think you made the point clearly. Listen, I'm gonna go to you here. Listen here. Is there any point spending money on a person like Declan Rice for over 100 million? But before I go, who's caught M? Somebody caught M is a friend of one of you guys. Who's caught M? Is that your brethren, Malcolm?
Oh yeah, that's my friend right there. Yeah.
Show me love, man. Big up. Listen, I just want to update. Abdurrahman Ahmed just said, guys, I'm late. Listen, nothing but respect, man. We just talked a bit about the Everton game. We did a bit of a preview. You know how Man United played against Leicester. To be fair, as United fans, are we expecting Man United scintillating, passing, combination Man United?
Dreams, bro.
Listen, I'm playing against Everton. None of us are expecting that.
Vibes. That's what I'm expecting.
But we know that the Everton fans are going to get behind their team. They're going to give it everything. And I think most of our players are there with Tom in Barcelona living it up, man. So big up. That's what we talked about. And now we're talking about potential signings. And we've also talked about Ten Hag making demands on Manchester United, which is a good thing, I think, me personally. Because that's what's alleged or reported. So now, listen, I'll come to you. Are you taking Declan Rice and are you taking Harry Kane if you were offered the Man? If you were the Man United manager?
I'm always gonna go back to my accent. You taking a make, bro. You taking a make. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's not the brilliant signing. Look, there's a lot of players out there.
You know what? You know what we're gonna call Nera? We're gonna call him the butcher of British accents, man. The butcher of British accents. Big up. Go ahead, bro.
I've got to try, mate. I've got to try. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, who you signing? Listen, you tell me 3 players that you're signing that fit the criteria. Let me give you the criteria. Have to be under 24 or 25.
Technical.
Have to be maybe in this technically gifted. Have to be able to play in a system, a footballing system, and have IQ, football intelligence. So go ahead. Who are you getting?
Footballing system, IQ.
Yeah. What players are you signing? 3 players you're signing for United.
I'm lost, mate.
That's what Matt Judge would say at the negotiating table.
Listen, you just spoken like Matt Judge, mate. That's a Matt Judge answer.
You know why I'm lost? Like who would want to come to Man United? Like at this point, who would want to come for a rebuild?
That's what I said. Alex and James Ward-Prowse.
The fans, we're not gonna give them time. And truth be told, I texted I said in my chats that Ten Hag is in for a rude awakening because he's coming with his team, right? That's what he's negotiating right now. He want to come with his team, but is he gonna be giving the reins to actually turn where he want to go, or are we still gonna have Fletcher in between that liaison in between him and the players and to the board? Or like, how is it going to be like? So is it going to be, and also if we're talking about rebuilding, is it going to be LVG 2.0? Is it going to play slow, pragmatic football? But are the fans going to be like, are we going to back him and give him the time to progress? Or we're gonna say, oh no, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. We've had
Get
it.
him out of here. Get him out of here.
There we go. There we go. Look, even you know what? Big up Junior, man. Now Junior's
Right?
got more passion than some of our players.
Well, big up everybody from India and Pakistan. What's the brother's name? Like, where is he from?
Arun, bro.
Arun.
Hi, yeah.
India.
India?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, आप कैसे हैं?
Hey, मैं ठीक हूँ, आप कैसे हो?
चाओ आज बरिश है मैं.
Hey! Bring it out the lingo, mate.
Big up all my guys, man.
Yo, big up, man. Big up. Listen, you know, Near's worked in couple of kitchens, innit? He's worked in couple of kitchens, innit? You know what I mean? You know that. Are you working in the kitchen with a lot of Indian brothers in New York, bro, in the Bronx? Is that what you're doing?
No. I worked in Glasgow, and in the tech company. And they used to have a lot of Indians coming there, and then and they go back. So I had a lot of Indian friends.
I thought you were going to put the Scottish accent on again.
There we go. My like Near's been everywhere, you know. He's in the
wee bit.
There we go. He's been everywhere, you know. I'm telling you. My guy's like some CIA agent, you know, if you ask me. Trust me. My man's crossing borders like nobody's business. You know, was it Malcolm? Did we just lose Malcolm? Big up, man.
Sometimes, bro.
The biggest question, I'm going to listen, there's over 100 of you in here. Please smash a like on the video. That's the least you could do. How many of you have watched? Actually, let me get this brother in, man. Big up. Musto Gusto, go ahead. Talk to us.
Can you guys hear me all right, yeah?
Yeah, we can hear you.
First of all, I just want to say Ramadan Mubarak to everyone.
Ramadan Mubarak,
bro.
Ramadan.
Nuruddin, congrats on your 5K.
Yeah, man, love.
Big love. Well, Ten Hag, I reckon Ten Hag is the right man for United, but he's got a big of a job than I think we can all see.
Exactly.
I think a lot of the players at United need to go, and that's going to take some time. But I think he's the right man. I think he can do it. I think he can bring United back to where they belong, which is the top. But again, it's just time. It's just a matter of time and fans being patient.
100%, bro. 100%. Listen. Thank you for joining us, bro. Give me the 3 players that you're signing for Man United, and the criteria is they have to be under 25, they have to have football IQ, and they have to be able to play. They have to have played in teams with the systems before, because that's the most important thing. I don't want freestylers coming here. No freestylers anymore, man. We're done with that. Man. I want people who've played in the systems. One of the biggest reasons why I actually, above more than anybody, I wanted Hans Flick. The 3 managers I never wanted. I did think about Zidane, but when he rejected us, I was like, see you later. 3 managers that I wanted for Man United was Hans Flick, Ten Hag, Luis Enrique. Why do you think I wanted any of these 3 managers? All these 3 managers, coaches, are real coaches on the training ground. And all 3 of them have defined systems where you've got maybe the 2nd choice, the 4th choice player come from the bench, and the system still functions the same way. So give me the 3 players, Musto, that you would think that Man United need. And also, those of you who are in the chat, how good is Anthony? I've only watched him in the Champions League. I've not watched him in the Ajax. I don't watch the Eredivisie. I watched the odd game here. I watched him against PSV or Feyenoord, but I don't watch him week in, week out. In the Champions League, he looks incredible. But go ahead, Musto.
3 players. It's going to be...
Don't say Kane and Rice. That'll set everybody off. Put it that way.
What's that, sorry?
If you say Kane and Rice, you're never coming on this channel ever again.
No. It's going to be hard.
Brexit FC.
Oh my God.
I need time. I need time on that type of question. I don't want to say any Tom, Dick, and Harry, but that's going to be hard for me to answer right now.
Would you take Tchouaméni?
No.
You wouldn't take Tchouaméni. Who would you take in midfield instead then?
Sorry?
Who would you take in midfield? So you won't take Tchouaméni?
No, I wouldn't take him.
Okay, who would you take in midfield then? Declan Rice?
No, I wouldn't take Declan Rice either.
Who are you taking then?
Phillips.
Give me some names because I'm struggling to
Phillips, Bissouma. Lamar?
I'll take Phillips.
Ward-Prowse?
Okay.
I wouldn't take Ward-Prowse, no.
Okay. I think Arun, that's a fantastic shout, by the way, for Warcross. He's been really consistent. He's the best player at Southampton, personally.
Nuruddin, he's a captain. He's a free kick checker. We will score from corners because of him.
Yeah,
he's very disciplined.
Leader.
Would you guys consider Ndidi?
No.
You know what? Yeah.
People have said about him for years, though, haven't they? But
he's been injured, and you know what Leicester do to us, innit? Leicester literally bend us over. No fucking. I don't want to get any players from Leicester. If I was going to get one player from Leicester, I would get Fofana. I think Fofana.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
3 years time.
Fofana has a baller.
Fofana needs to leave Everton. Sorry, he needs to leave Leicester.
Definitely.
Fofana needs to leave Leicester, honestly. So to me, Fofana is good enough to play in the Champions League, man. Trust me.
I don't think Ndidi is gonna come because I know my Nigerian brothers. They got some pride and ego, and Man United is sinking right now. I don't think he wanna come here. He wanna go somewhere else. So I rather like Ndidi and Bissouma. There's the only two I'll bring him. There's the only two.
But all these players that we're mentioning here, do you really think that the club? It's not even about Ten Hag. Do you really think that the bankers and these owners are gonna allow a vast amount of players to come in and out?
No.
Just like that.
No.
That's the
we are signing 4 this season, Nuruddin. Regardless, we're signing 4.
Are you sure, Arun?
Yeah,
you sure? Wow.
I'm sure. Because
remind you, Arun, can I just remind you that because of the Winter World Cup, the season is truncated, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to have a less pre-season time, and we're also going to have less time off because of the Winter World Cup.
And plus, there's not going to be international.
The transfer window is going to be shorter than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Man United move like slugs, like the slugs like that.
Nuruddin.
Like that.
How many?
That's how Man United move. You know what? Man United move like my internet at times, man. Big up. Trust me. So
really.
Make the case. Arun, go on. I'll let you go. Make the case.
No, because whenever a new manager comes in, these bankers love to support a new manager, love to make a statement that we are behind you. The first season, Mourinho came in with 4 signings: Zlatan, Eric Bailly, Paul Pogba, and Henrik Mkhitaryan. And the next season, we got Fred Darlow and Lee Grant or something like that. So the first season, I expect 4 signings. I don't know if it will be a tier 1 signing or tier 2, but there will be 4 signings. I'm sure of that.
Mm-hmm. Would you take any of these? Big up Sajinda. He said 3 signings: Isaac, Tillemans, Pau Torres. You know what? I watched Pau Torres.
Oh, Pau Torres.
You know what? The kid is developing.
What
I watched him the other night against Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Oh my gosh, he was unbelievable.
Did you see him against Juventus as well?
You know what? I had to, when he was getting off the pitch, some of the fans were like, "Oh, empty your pockets," and they're like, "Why? We want to see if Lewandowski's in there. We want to know. If Muller is in there. We want to know if Sane, you know what I mean? Like, Mane's in, Sane's in there.
No,
honestly, he had them on lock. And I saw him doing the leadership, doing this, talking to players. Every time the camera zoomed in on him. So, honestly, Pau Torres is not a bad shout.
And Spanish intellect.
He's very
good. You know what? Listen. He has got a brilliant left foot. I've seen some of his passes. Really good. The only thing I think he needs to beef up a little bit more. That's the only thing.
And he's very good in the air. He's very good in the air.
Yeah.
He's really good. Very
left-footed.
Guys, watch this. Ade in the comment, right? She's like, in the league, Ten Hag doesn't rotate enough. He just trusts his first 11. He struggles against low block at times.
Yes.
So, would you still want to go for him? Because the league is super fast.
But he's going to get the experience though.
How many players do you reckon will leave in this summer, realistically?
Well, none of them are allowed to leave unless they're out of contract. So, but it's going to give us less time to get rid of some of them, and we've got to find new clubs for them and get the right price. Which we know with Man United, we can't negotiate. We couldn't negotiate to get some food at the bloody stadium, for God's sake, let alone negotiate for a player. So it's embarrassing when we talk about it. And we're focusing on giving new contracts out at the moment, rather than who we're actually going to sign or trying to get somebody in.
Listen, we can't negotiate in a charity shop, mate. In a charity shop where they give stuff for free. You know, we can't do that. That's the truth, man.
Yeah,
That was unbelievable. Man. Oh my god. So somebody in the background. Somebody's giving something.
Yeah. I was gonna say, search and interrupt here. I was gonna say, I need a dip here, but thanks for having me on here.
Yeah, man. Love.
Yeah, big up, man.
Big up,
man. Make sure you study hard, man.
Yeah, but thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah, peace out. Peace out.
No, I'm not. I don't want to take Bellingham. Bellingham refused us, man. I don't want to take him. The guy refused us. Man. Listen, Man United embarrassingly got Fergie out of bed to take him and show him around the
proper red carpet. Like red carpet for him and his family, and he still said no.
Yeah. Do you know a good shout though? I don't think a lot of people have mentioned to go for striker. I'd go for Jonathan David at Lille.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good.
I think he's a brilliant player that you can develop into a system.
I just want to big up Ade, right? Ade, I'll take that all day, bro. In the league, Ten Hag doesn't rotate enough. Yeah, I'll take that. He trusts the first 11. He struggles. Listen, I'll take that right now. My team doesn't even struggle against. My team doesn't struggle against anybody. We walking around the pitch. I want to see my team struggle. We're not struggling anymore. We're not even a team. We're going strangers. I'm like, players are looking at it. Like, who are you? What's your name, mate? Wait. I've seen a bunch of strangers in the park play better football than Man United.
Bro, we all know that.
How you expect everybody else to move?
No, bro, we all know that tomorrow afternoon we're conceding first, right? It's a tradition. 12:30 kickoff at Goodison, we always concede first, no matter what.
Yo, don't jinx it, bro.
Yeah. No, it's gonna happen. Listen, Chouameni and Anthony Kunda. You know what? Chelsea was supposed to sign him, but obviously everything's in the air with Chelsea at the moment. Do you think, as a centre half, would you rate him? Do you think we should go for Kunde from Sevilla?
I personally wouldn't.
Yeah,
I think he's got really good recovery pace. No, you don't rate him, Tom? Go ahead, Tom.
I don't rate him as much as I do players like Pau Torres in La Liga and Ronaldo Araujo as well. These sort of players that you can develop over time as well. Yeah, and you can do something with him, but would he really fit next to someone like Maguire, for example, right now, or even a Varane?
Really.
You know, the kind of similar players with the recovery pace who are kind of the sweeper sort of player. You need that ball playing centre half, or you need the person who's going to command in a way, be the leadership sort of person. You have it at City where you have Diaz and Laporte. You had it with Company years ago. You know, Liverpool, you have it with Van Dijk. There's always that domineering figure in the centre back, and that's supposed to be Harry Maguire. And obviously, we know the story there, don't we, lads? So, at the end of the day, I mean, there's another player I would shout out, and that's Badiashile at Monaco. I think he's a brilliant young player. Monaco have got some really good young players. Badiashile, Florentino in midfield. They've got
Maguire came for you. In the comments, Harry Maguire came for you, mate. He said in the comments, he said, keep his name out of your mouth.
Before he gives you that 5 prints in your face. Yeah?
There's a comment from Harry Maguire.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Addy, lad. All right, check that haircut out, boys. Oh my God. Keep your name out of my damn mouth, mate. All right, Addy.
Yeah, this is so funny that Jude Bellingham smells Man United. Haaland smells Man United. I mean, come on.
Listen, stop them, man.
Those are the kind of players that will be dying to play for Manchester United.
Back in the day, I know. Back in the
day.
Getting to first team, bro. They're gonna play 23 all day.
Yeah.
So Nuruddin, who's your three then? Go on. Who's your three?
Chouameni for me. Chouameni is the first important one.
Yeah.
There's a guy. I think the guy who plays in midfield for IB Leipzig. You know that. I don't know how old he is.
Konrad Laimer.
Yeah, Konrad or the other guy as well. Sebesta. I can't say his name. Austrian player.
Sebastian.
Yeah. Sabitzer in Bayern Munich now.
Is he in Bayern Munich now? Sebesta, yeah, he's in Bayern Munich.
Yeah, he's Bayern Munich now. Yeah, actually.
Well, I like him because I think I don't know how old he is, but I like he's got tenacity, man. He's got heart. So to me, it'll be fixed in the midfield, and then I definitely do think we need somebody to play on the right hand side. But guys, listen, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna stay with you, Tom. Tom, give me the prediction tomorrow. The score.
Well, we already know we're conceding, thanks to Arun. So I don't need to be the one to jinx it this time. So don't come for me, guys, in the comments. I mean, at the end of the day, neither team. Well, Everton need the points to stay up, but like we say, what do we have to play for? Nothing. So I don't expect.
Majority of them are on the beach with you. Speak to them now.
I don't expect anything. So I mean, a 1-1 draw. It seems to be the regular fixture at the moment.
There we go. Go ahead, Arun.
Because you said Everton will be fighting and they would focus on scoring more than defending. So they will score first, and we will win 3-1.
Okay. Nankuku. People think Nankuku's a good player. Yes, a bit.
Yeah, good player.
A player now on the bench. Right. Oh God. That's how it is. Listen, Naya, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I mean, for the first time, I think United is gonna win 2-1 for the first time in 11 years.
Oh, praise.
No. The reason is they're fighting for to stay up above relegation, right? So they're gonna go for it. So, and you know, my United, we like to be on the counter.
Exactly.
So Elanga is coming up, like he's getting into the game slowly. So if he's like on the day he's at his best, probably he could get two goals. But also on the right wing, I think we can poach Achraf Hakimi from PSG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, and there's another Marseille player. He's a Ghanaian. He's Doku.
Jeremy Doku. Yeah,
he's also very good. So I mean, those are a lot of shouts.
Listen,
my only problem with Tchouameni and Hakimi, these kind of players will not want to come to Man United when we're playing Europa League or something.
No.
But at the end of the day, listen, it is what it is. Listen, I think Man United win 2-1 tomorrow because Everton can't defend. And like you were saying, Arun, and like you were saying, Man United like to play counter-attack. So they're going to be, the crowd is going to be with them. I would take Lamptey all day. But you know what? The only thing I'm worried about is injury prone. He's getting lots of hamstring injuries. And I don't want any injury prone players.
What about Kyle Walker-Peters?
Kyle Walker-Peters?
He did do it at Spurs, though.
He can do both left and right.
Yeah. Big up.
But at the end of the day, we're gonna turn him into another Ashley Young, right?
Exactly. He's never gonna leave. Listen, please give a wicked applause to everybody that's come on tonight. Big up Gusto. Big up Malcolm. Lovely to see him. Big up my brother Naye. Big up Arun. Big up Tom. So we'll go for Naye. Naye, where people can find you. People can find him on this channel. Big up Ade.
You can find him in Glasgow, guys. That's where you can
find him in Glasgow now and again. Arun, let the people.
I'll be on the Union Street in Glasgow. Yeah.
He's a regular at Union Street. Big up, Union Street, man. Go ahead, Arun.
Yeah, I'm in Manchester. Otherwise, you'll find me here on this channel.
What about you on social media, man? No people to follow on Twitter?
Arun DVD1. I'll be commenting on Arun's post and you will see me there. Yeah.
There we go. Big up Arun, man. Arun, well thought out. We don't always agree on football, but he's always can back up his opinion. He's always got big up, brother.
Arun, आपके दिन शुभ.
Thank you. Hey, आप भी मेरे भाई. Thank you.
Lyrics, space, sounds. There we go. We got some absolute language experts in here tonight. Big up to Tom Journalist. Let them know where the people can find you, bro.
Yeah, at Tom Journalist one on Twitter.
And in his spare time, he's at the Ramblers in Barcelona. Yeah, he's like, what kind of beer you having tonight, Tom? Let people know what beer we're drinking.
Moretti.
He's on that Moretti, lads. He's having
it. Disfruta.
Sí.
There we go.
Aproveche.
There you go.
La Rambla is really cool place, Nuruddin. La Rambla is really cool place.
Of course, bro. I love Barcelona. I've been there loads. It's one of my favorite cities, man. And I always see the brothers there, coming up asking me if I want a can of beer, and I'm like, listen, have you got something cool for me? Have you got something?
But that's only during the daytime. If you go back in the nighttime, they'll sell something else, bro.
You know what? I'm herbal teetotal. You know what? Tea on you. And it's fresh ginger tea, and he's like, what? Yo, big up my brothers. Yeah, man. Listen, big up the brothers hustling, man, daily in the last Ramblers, man. Big up, man. Love and respect. Listen, big up to everyone at Youth Therapy Army. Another really good show tonight. Another preview. Please smash a like on the video. Please, if anybody else is going to watch this, obviously, once you watch it and you come to the end, please just smash a like on the video. And if you're new around here, subscribe. The Therapy Army are marching. We need some more legs in here.
I knew that would come in.
We're marching to 10K people. So please get involved with the community. It's a credit to every one of you. Everybody who comes on and contributes. This is a community therapy army. Let's be having you. We always say win, lose, draw, Glazers out, bankers out. We always say that. We always say that, people. And you know what? Come on, United. Maybe you can do. Just give us a bit of football to another guys. Just flip off the flip flops. Take off the shades.
Exactly.
Get your boots on. Get your kit on.
Yeah.
Give us a bit of a game tomorrow, eh? Come on.
Exactly. I mean, just do an audition for your new manager. And who knows? And who knows if we get top 4? Imagine after all of this.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
There goes the jinx, bro. There goes the jinx.
No. I'm very positive. I bring good energy. Don't worry.
There you go, Arun. Arun, that's it. Bring the good energy. We need good energy, people. If any club and any team ever needed good energy, it's Man United. we are dying out here. Big up, man. Listen, love and respect to Everton as well. I think Everton fans, those of you who watch this video, I think Norwich are already down. I think Watford, are going down, and I think Burnley are going down. But I could be wrong, because I think your home form might keep you up. But love and respect to you all. Peace, love, light. Like I said, Glazers out, bankers out.
Peace, guys.
Take care, people.